Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Dog Learn Hound, and welcome to my guide to Crysis 2 multiplayer. And today, this will be episode 1, covering the basics of Crysis 2, such as damage, player health, energy, and the Nanosuit. So, let's get started. Now, in Crysis 2, damage and player health is a bit different from, say, a shooter like Call of Duty. Now, in Call of Duty, the player health is 100. In Crysis 2, however, player health is higher at 120. Now, also in Call of Duty, and other first-person shooters, it depends, but there's a headshot multiplier, and then every other part of the body is just normal damage. But, however, in Crysis 2, there is different modifiers for every part of the body, pretty much. The headshot multiplier is very high at 2.2 times the regular damage. And then body and upper arms is regular damage at 1.0. Now, if you hit any other part of the body, you're not doing normal damage. You're going to be doing less damage. So lower part of the arms, damage is reduced by a factor of times 0.8. Upper legs is 0.7 times. Lower legs is 0.5 times, and feet is 0.25 times. So I hope you like my little stick figure there. I was just being lazy, but yeah. So hitting the body or head is very crucial in this game. So, I mean, if you're hitting any other area, you're not going to be doing maximum damage. So, then we get into energy. Now, all players as long as you're playing in standard, in the standard game modes, you will be using what's called the Nanosuit. Every player is equipped with this. It comes with different modes and certain factors, which I'll get into in the next little section. But all of these require energy. Now, your base maximum energy is 100 points, and suit functions such as cloaking, armor, nanovision, sprinting, jumping, and climbing. Now, I'll get into the first three in later sections. All require energy. Now, depending on what it is, it uses a different amount of energy. And to recharge your energy, you just simply wait for 1 second from using no energy. After 1 second of using no energy, you'll recharge at a rate of 30 energy per second. Now, if you drain all of your energy, then there will be a 3-second delay before you start recharging at the same rate of 30 energy per second. Now, let's get into some of the different ways you can use your energy, and the major ways you can use your energy. Here we are with the major modules, or modes, as maybe you might want to call them. Now, the two major modes are armor mode and stealth mode. They're very different, and they have very adverse effects on combat in Crysis 2. Now, armor mode is basically what it says, armor mode. Incoming damage is it absorbs 35% of your damage. So all incoming damage, if someone's in armor mode, is multiplied by a factor of 0.65. So say I'm shooting at someone with a gun that does 30 damage. They're going to take 19.5 damage, but their suit energy is going to take that other remaining 10.5 damage, and that's going to be deducted from the energy. So it might seem, very, very, strong, but really, one, everyone has it, and two, that other damage doesn't just disappear. So as you can see, there are the values for damage. Like I said, incoming damage is multiplied by a factor of 0.65. So you're still getting a bonus for if you hit the head, but all other areas you're going to be doing less than normal damage. Energy drain with armor mode, you if you're not moving, you drain 2 energy per second, and if you are sprinting, you're using 7 energy per second. Now, Also, to be noted, armor mode decreases your movement speed. This effect can be removed by a armor module, which I will get into in other episodes of this guide. Now, stealth mode is very, very different from armor mode. As it suggests, you put on a somewhat cloak and you blend into the background. You're not completely invisible, but you're definitely, very under the radar. This is very good for, moving around. As a, player myself, I always put on cloak when I'm moving around at all. It's very, very good. Now, energy drain per second is if you're standing still, you're using 5 energy per second, and if you're sprinting, you're using 15 energy per second. So, and then there's also another module that reduces this the usage. But again, that's for another episode. Now, there are also some more minor modules, excuse me, that can be used in Crysis 2, and let's get into those right now. So, the two minor modules are Nanovision and the Visor. Now, these ones are very, very underused, if you ask me. Nanovision is like thermal vision. You have a range of about 30 meters. It was nerfed from the original beta. Originally in the beta, you could use the Nanovision, and you could see anyone. Like, it would highlight anyone from any distance. And it was very powerful when you combined with a sniper rifle. And I guess the community got a little up in arms, and they got rid of that, and now the range is about 30 meters. It is still very good for detecting cloaked players, because it does slightly glow where they are, and that's basically what it is most useful for. Now, the visor is very, very underused. By simply pressing on console up on the D-pad, you go into this visor mode. As you can see there from the picture, and you can highlight enemies, and what happens is a little red triangle appears above their head for all of your team to see, and then until that person dies, that red triangle stays there, and there's also a slight red outline around their character model. Not that you can't see that one through walls, but you can still see the triangle through walls, and once you get close to them, if they go into cloak, you'll easily be able to see them because they'll have a red outline around them. So this is very, very powerful if you can find out a way to use it. This would be very great if there was competitive play on Crysis 2. This would be devastating in teams. Just have one dedicated visor highlighter person, and you could just wipe teams out because you just have somebody up in a high point, and you just just be scanning people, or it could be something that you get into your regular play, where you just instinctively, if you see an enemy and you can't kill him, you just up on the D-pad and press the button to highlight them just super quick, and then go back into doing whatever else you need to do. I think that this could be very, very devastating if you knew how to use it. And now, this is pretty much it for this episode. I'm also going to explain what I will be covering in other episodes in right here. So, this is your class setup screen. You have, your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, your explosive, and your 3 suit modules. Now, these, to compare it to Call of Duty, these are your perks. So, you have an armor module, a stealth module, and a power module. Now, I will be getting into the modules in the next episode. I'm going to cover first in episode 2 the armor modules, in episode 3 the stealth modules, and in episode 4 the power modules. After the modules, I will go into primary weapons. I will most likely put one episode for pretty much every type of weapon, except for possibly I might put sniper rifles and shotguns together, because there's only 2 of each of those types of guns. And then, so after those ones, I will go into one episode for the secondary weapons and one episode for the explosives. So I'm looking at about 10 to 11 episodes, and I might also go into another episode where I cover game types and support bonuses. So looking forward to that. I hope so. Maybe you aren't. Maybe you are. Maybe you aren't. But yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Like if you did, dislike if you did. I don't. It's your opinion. If there's one thing that you really would like to see in this review, or anything you'd like to see changed, leave a comment below. And if you want to know when all of my videos are coming out, or when this, next episode of this guide is coming out, subscribe if you really want to. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep howling at the moon, and I'll talk to you guys another time.